Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lakeville, Massachusetts, here at Apponequet Regional High School, as we're seeing your Apponequet Lakers, the undefeated Apponequet Lakers, come into this game 4-0, taking on the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons, looking to get their first win of the season. I am Craig Salvador, joined here with Jesse Mefford. Jesse, it's a blast from the past. The gang is back together. I'm so excited to be here today, getting to call this game.
Yeah, it's going to be great to work with you again. I think it's been 2 years since the last time we sat next to each other in the booth. A lot of things have changed with the Lakers in these 2 years. Now we have an undefeated team to cover.
It's a long time coming, and it'll be the Lakers receiving the kickoff, the Falcons kicking off, and we're off for some football. This one will fall into the arms. Number 10 running it in. He is going to get a big gain, and he will be tackled just short of the 35-yard line. That looked like it was number 10, Reed Kaluga, with the return. So, Jesse, I'm not exactly up to date with how the season's been going, so fill us in on how the season's been going for the Apponequet Lakers.
Well, 4-0, beat Middleborough, followed by a 14-0 win against Old Rochester. Then going to beat Seekonk, who was also undefeated at the time, and also beat Voke.
And the first play of the game will be a handoff that gets immediately taken down. That was taken down. Tackle was by number 50, Jarius Hardman. So Hardman gets the tackle. The Lakers get about a 2-yard gain on that. Actually, it looks like they could have possibly lost a couple.
Yeah, 2nd and 11.
Yep. Chase Gorman, the junior quarterback, hand it off again, going the same play. He'll break a couple. That is Hughes, gets a couple on that. Number 19, Kevin Hughes with the run.
Kevin Hughes had 4 straight games to start the season with over 100 yards. Second in the area with a total of 626 coming into the game.
He has been on a tear this season, but the first 2 plays of the game, Falcons quickly shutting him down. So it looks like it's 3rd and 9.
Harrison in motion.
Gorman fakes it. He's looking to throw, and he avoids the tackle, stays on his feet. Gorman gonna throw, wide open sliding catch, and that'll be good for a first down, Lakers. And the chains will move.
Tyler DeRozers was covered on that, but on the scramble, he came in and separated himself by about a good 5 yards.
And that was a great play by Chase Gorman, keeping the play alive, avoiding the sack, and finding the receiver, as you said. So the chains will move for the first time in this game at about the 47. Here's Gorman. He's going to run it himself. Breaks through the middle, gets swallowed and pushed back, and he'll gain about 3.
Gorman had his first rushing touchdown of the season last week.
And you talked about, Jesse, before that this team is a team that you don't see pass too often, and they've really been focusing on the run game.
That is true. When you have number 19 Hughes behind you, you might as well just give him the ball as much as you can.
2nd down, Gorman. He'll hand it off. Running is number 33, and he'll get tackled. That was Brett Dorsey with the run. Brett Dorsey gaining about 4. Brett Dorsey, senior running back, 5'10", 175 pounds on this Apponequet team.
3rd and 4 at the 41.
Gorman is going to step back, looking to throw. He will, and that goes right through the hands. Not able to receive it was Dorsey. And that'll be Gorman's first incomplete pass of the day.
It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th and about 4. And the ref sets it. And it looks like you were right, Jesse. They are going to be going for it on 4th down. As Gorman snaps the ball, he'll toss it off to Hughes. Hughes breaks and gets taken down. They are not able to convert on 4th down. This will be Falcons' ball as Hughes got swallowed going down the middle. So a decent drive by Apponequet, unable to score on the first drive of the game. Falcons getting the ball for the first time, and we talked about before the game that don't let that 0-4 record fool you. This team has come close in almost every single one of their games. As you said before, Jesse, they lost to Old Rochester just by 1 point. So Apponequet going into this game, and they're just going for it. Offense quickly setting up. They're going to hand it off, going up the middle, and taken down. There's a flag on the play, gained about 5 with a flag on the field.
Yeah, that was Aiden Botello up the middle for DR.
And DR trying to get Apponequet by surprise as they just set up right away. Apponequet's defense was not expecting it. And as I was saying before the play, they gained actually a lot. They gained, did they get a first?
There was a flag on the play, so
right.
Referee motioned face mask. I never saw the flag. I just saw the call afterwards.
Either way, it'll be 1st and inches as they get the pass play. They will get the first down, and he'll stay on his feet. He's breaking. Cesario pushing him out of bounds, and he will be out at the 20-yard line. So DR getting some offense going rather quickly in this game. And as I was saying before, don't let the 0-4 record fool you, as this team's come close in pretty much all of their games. So Apponequet, they really don't want to take this team lightly.
Yeah, some teams have been able to throw against Apponequet. They've been giving up a lot of yards in the air.
Speaking of throwing, that pass is complete to number 7, that is Ishmael Christmas.
Tyler DeRozier on the tackle, gain of just about a yard.
Actually, the font on the number is a little different. I think that's actually number 2. I think it was actually Vinny Ruffany. Either way, the ball will be down at the 25. John Marcial, the quarterback, motions, gets ready, fakes, handing off, running left side, out of the pocket, being chased. He's going to throw. And a tough turn for the receiver, but still in and out of his hands was number 87, Wes McQuillan.
Yeah, it looked like he had an open receiver ahead of that, but he threw a little deeper, 5 yards deeper, and threw behind the receiver.
Yeah, McQuillan had to make a sharp turn on that and could not get it as it pops right out of his hands. And we're going to see some substitutions here. Coming in, number 30, who, if you've been following Apponequet football lately, this has been a theme. It's the tale of the unknown player. The big sack, big chuck downfield. It is
almost picked off.
Almost picked off by Gorman. Chase Gorman knocked it down, but could not hold on to it. The quarterback, also the defensive back, almost grabbed it. As Marcial threw a risky pass, and he's lucky that that didn't get intercepted.
Got a 4th and 9 for DR. See what they're going to do. Looks like they're lining up too. 25-yard line.
Marcial's got 30 next to him. They're going to run the route. Marcial contested, just got it out of his hand in time.
Big referee put a pick on the receiver on that one.
So could not convert on 4th down. This will be Apponequet's ball from the 25.
Yeah, it worked out good for the Lakers, that one. The referee is a part of the field. If he's in the receiver's way, that's just too bad for the receiver.
There's nothing he could do about that, so that's a tough break for DR. Gorman going to hand off to Hughes. Hughes, stiff arm, stays on his feet, still stays, breaking away, on his feet still, and he's finally taken down.
All of those broken and missed tackles and got 6 yards out of it.
But it shows the fight of Kevin Hughes, as we talked about, is the heart and soul of this team. Really just muscling his way through. And we're going to see a substitution as Michael Henriksen's coming off the field. And in steps Timothy Clerk. Second down, Gorman gives it to Hughes up the middle, and he's taken down again.
Tell you what, these Falcons are all over the Lakers running backs to start this game.
Yeah, not too much going on the run game so far. As early in this game, Hughes, we talked about puts up big numbers, and the Falcons knowing what he's doing so far. And timeout called. So Apponequet going to be quickly coming up on third down as they call the timeout. And we talked about the running game with Apponequet, and so far, Jesse, running game not working as well for the Lakers as they'd like.
Yeah, there's nothing there, but I think if they stick with it, they'll break free for some long ones. They haven't gone to Harrison yet. He's had a couple long touchdowns running around to the left and breaking it.
No, the Falcons must be knowing that they're going to be targeting Hughes most throughout this game. He's been Apponequet's #1 go-to person throughout the season early on. So I think the Lakers, they're going to have to be switching it up pretty soon. Maybe work the passing game a little more or get some of the other running backs filled in on it. Maybe Gorman taking it himself to get some rushing yards. So quickly on third down now, the Lakers set up their offense. Gorman shotgun, looking right. He's going to throw. Wide open is number 14, Colin Zakrowski. And Zakrowski is taken down at the 30-yard line. That is good for a first down and then some.
That's not a name that's been called a lot this year. Number 14, Colin Zakrowski. Wide open on that 3rd and 4.
Zakrowski, correct me if my math is correct, but that is probably around a 40-yard pass. So now on first down, they're gonna take it himself is Gorman, and he will be taken down immediately. Number 87, Wes McQuillan, is the one who took Gorman down.
Yeah, they ran the option on that one, but he never really looked to his option. He just went straight to the middle, and there was nothing there, loss of 1.
Yeah, I thought he was going to throw, and he decided to run. And, yeah, like you said, just closing the gap and took him down. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Gorman set up, takes the snap, looks to pass, quick pass right, hauled in. And that will be, I believe that was Brady Walters.
No, it's 88.
88, okay, that was
Henriksen.
So they did target Henriksen this time. Gained a couple, it'll be 3rd and 8.
Henriksen's the Lakers' leading receiver, 146 yards. That's good for 4th in the area.
Big tight end, 6'2", 205. Gorman step back, way back, tosses it up, gives it to Hughes who catches the pass, breaking left. He's going to throw, there's a flag on the field. 2 flags taken down by number 2. That was Vinny Ruffian. Hughes looked like he was going to be off, but Ruffian stops him in his tracks, but there are flags on the play. Going to be holding. And this will bring the Lakers back.
Penalties from the spot of the foul, so they ended up gaining a yard or 2 on the play still. It'll remain 3rd down.
Kind of a scramble play as Gorman just had to get rid of it, and he found Hughes.
Or no, it's actually a loss of 3 on the play.
So it'll be 3rd down for the Lakers. Gorman looking to throw, goes to the right side. Contested but caught, but it's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. And this will bring up 4th down.
About the same part of the field that they went for it on the first drive. Got farther to go to get to the first this time, though.
Yep. As Lakers back where they started at the line of scrimmage. See what they can do on 4th down. Lakers going more to the passing game as the running game hasn't worked out for them early on.
4th and 9.
And I expect Gorman is going to try to pass this one. He has no options. He's just running. Got to get rid of it. Chucks it up. Hughes tries to Odell Beckham it, but he can't haul it in. Just over his head in front of the 10-yard line. And this will be Falcons ball.
Yeah, it looked like he was worried about going out of bounds on that, and he didn't want to jump as far as he could. He might have stepped out if he did.
Yeah, he might have thought he had someone on him too, but nonetheless, just over his head. So now the Lakers going to have to play defense. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first, still tied 0-0.
Quarterback falls down, gets the handoff somehow to gain a yard.
Looked like it was to Jared Ramos, number 26, I believe. Ramos got taken down. Marcel fell down on the play, just trying to get the ball off. So Marcel back in and ready. Calls for it, looks to pass, quick pass. Number 80 has it. He's going to break for a first down. He's off to the races. That is Brody Jack. Brody Jock.
Pushed out of bounds at the 30.
Yep. That is a big gain for Brody Jock and a big gain for the Falcons. And it was just a quick little screen pass, and he was off.
Yeah, I don't know if the Lakers were ready for the speed that he had.
Jock he's on the smaller size weight side, only 145 pounds listed, 5'10". Here's another pass to Jock. And that time they will take him down immediately. Could not get anything going after that one.
Yeah, DeRozier was all over that one.
Yep.
Got him for a loss of 1.
Switch sides, tried possibly to throw the Lakers off, but that didn't matter as they took him down immediately. As Marcel threw to the left side the first time, got him on the right side. So it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 31.
2:10 to go in the first quarter.
Still scoreless here at Apponequet. Marcel, they've been all about the passing game. He's going to take it back. And they will sack him. Number 55, Cade Kaluga, the captain, taking him down for a big loss. Kaluga all over Marcel as Marcel had options to his left, but did not get the throw off. He had about 2 receivers open, but he just hung on to it and he ate a sack.
We had a 3rd and 18.
And kind of surprised on that play by Marcel because he's been quick to throw and he held on to it for a bit. Little oopsie-daisy kind of throw. Not really sure what that was as Aiden Fife did not go anywhere with it. I don't know if he was even expecting to get the ball.
Ryan Cook with the tackle for a loss.
Did you see that, though? He kind of had to shove it into Fife's hands. Did you see that?
It was an awkward-looking handoff.
Yeah. He like missed the handoff. I think that was a miscommunication.
Loss of 3, going to have our first punt of the game.
Yep. 4th and 21 from the 41.
Slow snap.
Yep. Ooh.
They're calling him down. His knee touched the ground when he picked up the snap.
And that is an unfortunate turn of events for the Falcons.
Another turnover.
Yep. And Ryan Cook tried his best to block the punch. You see it if you saw him go over some of the Falcons defenders. He almost did a somersault. Great effort, but the low snap proves to be costly for them. As the Lakers will have great field positioning on the start of this drive. First from the 45. Here's Gorman taking it himself up the middle, loses it, and it is Jacques with the ball. Off the fumble, not down, still down. So after the turnover, the Falcons immediately get the ball back.
So with 5 possessions so far, we've had 5 turnovers now. Twice for both teams turning it over on downs. Lakers, first play of the drive, fumble it away.
Yeah, awkward positioning for Chase Gorman as he was getting taken down. The ball just popped loose as Brody Jacques was the person to get it. He's having himself a decent game, or a pretty good game for this first quarter. Had a good first quarter, had that big run, or that big drive off the screen pass, and now he gets a fumble recovery. 24 seconds left on the clock. And it's basically pressing the reset button for the Falcons. Quick pass, taken down, caught it. Number 26, that is Jaron Ramos. So Ramos able to complete the pass.
Looks like that's going to be the end of the first quarter. No score.
And that will do it for the first quarter, as Jesse said. So, yeah, tied 0-0. Jesse, what are you seeing in the game so far?
Well, I'm not seeing much movement of the ball for the Lakers. DR has gotten through with a couple of nice plays, but they can't complete it and get it into scoring position. So we're at a tight 0-0 here.
Tight 0-0 indeed, as Apponequet couldn't get their running game off to the best start. Been focusing more on the passing game. Jared Hughes been a target for a couple times, but Apponequet just can't get the running game off right now, and that has been their game throughout the season. DR have been playing very good on defense. And they'll switch sides of the field. DR will start with the ball on 2nd and 7 from the 41. As the Lakers were trying to get a drive started, lost the ball immediately. That was just a weird sequence of events when you think about it.
Yeah, it was. I think second quarter, you know, it was a low bar in the first quarter. The second quarter should be a little bit more eventful.
Yep, and here we see possibly the biggest run of the game that we've seen so far. It's 3rd and 1, as there's a big run by number 30, who is not on our roster sheet. Either way, number 30 with a big run. As it's 3rd and 1 from the 46. Marcille.
Big defensive play here for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're gonna run it. They're gonna hand it off, break the tackle. They'll get the first down. And that will be Aiden Botello with the run and the first down. They'll move the chains up.
Just crossed the midfield.
Yep, this would be at about the 49. So Falcons able to convert on 3rd down. Slowly but surely trying to make their way downfield. Trying to get the first points of the game. Marcille shotgun, hands it off.
Nothing
and
there.
Taken down immediately. No gain. That was Aiden Fife with the run. 5'6", 125, probably the smallest guy on this field. Yeah, Fife again trying to go down the middle and got taken down immediately by Apponequet. And they're gonna try it again. They hand it off to 26. Stays on his feet, and a nice run as Jaron Ramos gains a few, and he'll be taken down about a gain of 8.
Got about a 3rd and 3 from the 42-yard line.
Falcons having a couple nice runs these last couple plays. Marcel, he's gonna go it again, breaking left, and stiff arm, finally forced down. As Colin Harrison tried to take him down, but that is good for a first down.
Yeah, Harrison did take a rough stiff arm on that one, but was still able to make the shoelace tackle.
Yep, Colin Harrison, senior running back, also defensive back. 1st and 10 from the 37. Marcel, and they're gonna keep running it. And Falcons breaking through a little bit here. They're inching their way downfield, and we haven't seen a pass play in a bit from them. They've been going mostly for the running plays.
Yeah, and that last one, the quarterback and running back kind of collided a little when he handed it off, but he was still able to break it for 4 yards.
Marcel has been having some communication troubles with his running backs. We've seen a couple plays like that. 2nd and 7. Here's a pass play. Out of the pocket, running, flag on the play, deep chuck, and it will be down. Flag on the play. Jesse called holding.
Yeah, you could clearly see that Jake Patella was pulling on number 74's jersey of Brandon McKinnon, and McKinnon was calling for the flag, and he got it.
Yep. It was a big pass attempt, but it won't matter. Falcons will take a step back. I saw that coming too because we saw McKinnon. He was going after him. It looked like he was going to get to Marcel before he threw it. This is going to be a big loss.
Yeah, it was just announced this week that McKinnon's going to be playing for Team USA for the 2nd year. Last year, he played a game at in Dallas against Panama. So it's going to be a good experience for him, and looking forward to see what he gains out of that before his senior year next year. But actually, no, this is his senior year, so hopefully he gets some experience to get him some good college reps.
Swan Song High School season. Pass to Aiden Fife. Not the best pass, didn't have a great spiral on it, nonetheless. Caught, got taken down by Cade Kaluga. Third and 21.
The 49-yard line.
Yep.
Need to get to the 28.
This is probably going to be when Marcel goes for his big pass. At least try to make it close for 4th down if they can't get a first.
Yeah, he's looked deep a couple times, hasn't really come close to connecting.
Either way, he steps back out of the pocket. Big hit as it's underthrown.
And
Hendrickson took him down.
Flag pass interference. When the receiver came back for the ball, Zakrowski was in his way. Wasn't trying to make a play on the ball, so they call that pass interference. Be an automatic first down. 15-yard penalty.
So
from the 49, it'll be brought to the 34. It's actually repeat 3rd down. Luckily, I'm sitting next to the booth referee here to correct me. Otherwise, wouldn't quite know the rule on the. It's a little different than high school and college.
This will bring us up to the 33-yard line. 3rd down. So in a way, it was a big pass for the Falcons. Did not go the way we were expecting. Marcel looking for another one straight down the middle. Gorman on the coverage of Raffini.
No flag on that one, so we'll have a 4th down play.
Yep, clean play on 3rd down. Gorman The taller man providing tough coverage. So 4th and 6 from the 33. We'll see what Marcel can do as the quarterback coming back out. Falcons looking to convert on 4th down. Still no score here. 6:46 left in the half. Passing hasn't worked out. He's going to try again in the pocket.
Couple
Pump
pumps.
fake, deep cut.
Open.
Ramos
Overthrow.
can't catch up to it. Jaron Ramos, it was in his area, but he could not catch up to it as Marcel overthrows him. It's another turnover. The Lakers will take the ball yet again. It was a good look, Jesse. He broke his defender and he was wide open, but just airmailed.
Yeah, the quarterback pumped it twice to give him time to get deep and separate himself from the defensive backs, but he just overthrew it.
That would have been good for a touchdown if he could connect. Nonetheless now, Apponequet 1st and 10 from the 34, starting this drive.
I think the Lakers should stick with Hughes. He should break one eventually.
Gorman fakes it to Hughes. He's going to throw it, and it's off of Dorsey's hands. Gorman is slow to get up. And he's up, no flag on the play. Gorman shaken up. And I was looking at the throw, Jesse. Did Gorman get hit after that play?
Same here. I was watching the ball. Didn't see how he got hit or if he landed awkward. Not sure.
He appears to be shaken up a bit. He's staying in the game. So let's try it again here. 2nd and 10. Gorman, hands off. Good run, gets a block, keeps going, stays on his feet, and finally taken down. Gains about 5, number 34, Colin Harrison with the run.
Yeah, I'm surprised they waited this long to get that play in for Harrison. That's the one I was talking about earlier that he's broken for a couple touchdowns already.
It's a smart idea targeting Harrison now because they know about Hughes. So it's kind of good to get the other running back involved. Here's Gorman. Flag on the play.
I saw the defense move first, then the offensive player jumped. Looks like they're pointing to the defense.
Yep. So defense getting a little too excited, jumping off sides. So we'll move up now. We're at the 42. Chains will move.
It's been a while since the Lakers had a first down, so that came in handy.
They're going to hand it off to...
Following his blockers.
And it's good for a first down, it looks like. If not, it is just inches. That was Brett Dorsey, it looked like.
Good 10-yard gain. I think they had him around 4, but he just followed a couple linemen for the next 6.
That he did following his blockers, and it was good for the first down. So Apponequet, they're getting their other running backs into the game. Not seen much from Jared Hughes as he's been taken down from the Falcons. Here's Gorman. Shotgun ready. He's going to take it himself.
He's got a little space.
Yep, going outside. He'll run out of bounds, and that is good for another Lakers first down. They're building momentum here, Jesse. They're making their way down the football field. And I think they're going to say he just missed it, actually.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 1 where they're marking it.
Yep, just ran just out of bounds of the first down. They'll take it. Here's Dorsey. Dorsey will get a first down. Flag on the play. And it'll be on the offense. So after a couple good drives, Lakers going to be back just before the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 11 now after the penalty. Gorman
reverse
fakes
fumble.
it, he lost it. And there's another flag on the play.
Those are the orange baggies for spot of the fumble.
Okay. Good correction. Oh, so the spot of the fumble. That's Apponequet's 2nd fumble. And I think that was on a miscue. It looked like he just dropped the handoff.
Yeah, on the second handoff, he didn't take it cleanly. Ball just bounced away from him.
Yep. So this will be the second fumble recovered by the Falcons, as Apponequet was just starting to get their momentum going. They're going to hand the ball off straight up the middle.
Backside.
Taken down, gain of 2.
Yeah, it looks like we got a defensive battle here that we weren't exactly expecting at the start of the game. I thought the Lakers would be putting some points on the board rather quickly, and that hasn't happened. A couple of turnover on downs and a couple of fumbles.
Yeah, just a few sloppy plays, and the Falcons really coming in knowing about Apponequet's running game. Here's Marcille, shotgun ready. Steps outside, runs out the pocket.
Middle.
Quick throw. And he did not catch it. That was number 22, it looked like, Ashton Boyle. Looked like it had it in his hands, but they're saying Boyle did not catch it. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, the Lakers had a nice rush up the middle by the defensive tackles there. The quarterback had to scramble right. Hit the receiver a little low. Wasn't able to make the grab.
Second and 9 from the 46. Fakes it. Had Hendrickson on him, completes the pass. That was Harrison with the tackle. And a nice catch by Wes McQuillan. And they will move the chains, and this will be a first down at the 35.
Yeah, another play where the Laker defensive line had a good rush on the quarterback. He was able to scramble left and hit a receiver this time for the first down.
Yep. Last couple plays, Marcille's done a good job getting the ball out of his hands, because he's had Hendrickson on him pretty much every single time. Marcille's got a man to his right. Looking no good. Targeting McQuillan again, threw it too wide. McQuillan unable to haul it in. Just out of his reach.
2:59 to go in the half, still scoreless.
Yeah, both teams are just, once they start to get things going on offense, there's just something that stopped them.
Yeah, no consistency in the drives for either team.
Second and 10 now. Gonna look for a pass again, and that is Ramos going up and over to haul it in.
What a risky throw that was, throwing it to a short receiver with all those linebackers around him at the time. He was able to outleap them and haul it in for a couple yards.
Yeah, double coverage and then dump down. Only got a couple though, 3rd and 8. Kind of one of those plays though that Marcille's probably thinking that he's not going to try again anytime soon.
3 receivers lined right.
Yep. Throws right, wide open. He does get the first down, and he will get more, and we will see the first points of the game go to the Cardinals. That is a touchdown by Jaron Ramos, almost taken down, just short of the first down. He breaks the tackle, and no one was getting him after that.
Yeah, he had some wheels, did some zigzagging around the 15-yard line and broke free from everybody just inside 2 minutes at 1:57 to go in the first half.
Just a good showing of speed and agility right there. So yeah, just under 2 minutes left to go in the half. The Falcons strike first, and they're gonna try to kick the extra point. This is Adam Pereira, their kicker. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Falcons able to kick for the extra point, 7-0 Falcons. So Jesse, the Falcons sticking to the passing game during that, and it paid off for them. Couple risky throws, but pays off in the long run.
Yeah, I think the Falcons just have a little more speed than the Lakers, and right now that's been the difference in the game. Anytime the Falcons were able to move the ball in the drives where they didn't score, they did have a couple plays where speedsters got some yards, but they weren't able to sustain a drive. And now finally they were able to get a pass where the receiver was able to do some zigzagging and just run it away into the end zone.
So we'll see the special teams unit come out for the first time since the opening drive, since the kickoff. So here's Pereira. Gives the sign, he's ready. Here it comes. This will go right down the middle, be hauled in by Quinn Saltzman. And kind of looked like he tripped.
Yeah, I think he stumbled as he was trying to cut left a little.
Yeah, had his head down. I think he just ran out of his shoes, really. So that was
Quinn Saltzman.
Yep, Quinn Saltzman.
Number 18.
So the Lakers will take this from the 25.
151 to score, need to go 75 yards.
Gorman steps back, looking to his right, looking, throwing, intercepted, picked off by number 8. That is Aiden Botello, and he is going to run out of bounds at the 25. Thank you, come again. Botello hauls it in, and the Falcons are on offense again in great position with 1:35 left to go in the half.
5 drives, 5 turnovers for the Lakers.
That was a risky pass. Gorman just looking to his right all the way. It looked like he only had one receiver on his side. Underthrew it, and Botello with the look what I found catch hauled it in.
Yeah, he definitely tried to force it somewhere where there was nothing.
Defense trying to get aggressive. Marcille back out on the field. Looking to pass, short pass, but caught. And he will be taken down for a first down. They're waving it off. He was just short. Waved it off, second down. He's right there.
9 yards on the play.
Yep. I believe.
Clock stopped at 1:28.
Couldn't see who hauled it in. But nonetheless, it's right there. Falcons really trying to get something going. They'll flip it back. He's breaking left. He's breaking left.
Blockers.
And he gets taken down hard by Chase Gorman.
That was a big tackle by Gorman.
Yep.
He was the only thing between the ball carrier and the end zone.
I believe that was Ashton Boyle, possibly.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Couldn't see exactly who had it, but nonetheless, he got taken down hard. Gorman took him out by the legs, but another big gain.
First and goal, clock running.
A minute left to go in the half. Falcons trying to make it a 2-score game. Quick pass, deflected off the helmet, and it'll fall for an incomplete pass. They got lucky because that ball had some hang time. It looked like it could have found an Apponequet defender as it went off the helmet of one of the tacklers. Or one of the
Big
tackles.
knockdown on that pass by Carson McGrath, senior defensive tackle.
Yeah, Carson McGrath just really ran right through it. But you could call it a break for the Falcons as it just ended up in no man's land.
50 seconds to go.
He's going to throw it, hauls it in, 35, and he is in to score. That is Aiden Fife with the touchdown reception. This will put the Falcons up 13-0. So couple quick plays, and just like that, the Falcons are up 13, possibly 14 after this kick. And you know what the really hard thing to think about, Jesse, is they're going to be getting the ball the next half.
Yeah, the Lakers aren't going to have much time to put any points on the board before the end of this half.
There's a flag on the play. Looked like a false start.
So you say the touchdown was by Aiden Fife. I wonder if there's any relation to Lakers coach Zane Fife.
Not sure about that. Same spelling. Nonetheless, Aiden Fife, the one to haul it in. So we're going to try it again here now as Pereira readies the kick. And another flag, as that one would have been good. And it's on the Lakers again.
Okay, what's the rule? Can we find out?
And they're talking about what happened.
Now it's a dead ball? This week it's a dead ball?
All right, so we'll line up for this extra point for the third time.
Yep, third time's the charm. Oh, Pereira's getting his reps in at least.
I mean, what, they're only a half a yard away from the goal line. I'm surprised they're not going to go for two.
Oh. And this one is good this time. So it took 3 tries, but Pereira is good. 2 for 2 on the day in extra points. 14-0 Falcons. The Lakers will have 42 seconds to try to get something done again on offense before the Falcons gets the ball for the second half.
Yeah, the Falcons had 2 touchdowns inside of 2 minutes to end the half.
Lakers really were just forcing it at their last offensive possession.
We were just talking about how this was a 0-0 defensive battle, and all of a sudden we got a 14-0 game where if the Lakers don't do something quick, this could get out of control.
Last 2 minutes, Falcons not playing like an 0-4 team.
And the Lakers not playing like a 4-0 team either.
And they will receive the kick, trying to erase their offensive woes so far in the game. Looks like Zakroski and Saltzman in the back. Pereira down the middle.
Kick.
Kind of like an onside kick, but very hard. It's Saltzman who picks it up, and he's taken down right in front of the 30, around the 29-yard mark. So as you said, the squib kick kind of looked like it was going to be it almost looked like an onside kick, but way too hard. Probably just didn't get under it enough.
Yeah, I think they just didn't want to give the returner a chance to break a good return on that, so
Yeah.
just squibbing it down the field. 36 seconds to go in the half.
And they're looking for a big drive. They're going to hand it right up the middle. That's Hughes. Hughes hasn't had too many possessions this game. Gets a decent run going, about 5 yards. 5 or 6.
Clock's ticking.
Yep.
Lakers aren't playing with a sense of urgency. Just going to let it one more play and end it.
Looks like they're going to be playing for the second half. We'll see what Gorman does. We'll see if maybe they just go for the big pass, and that's what he's looking for. But he's losing it, and he will be sacked, taken down, number 68. That is Zach Larimore. Sacks him, and that will end the half. So the offensive woes continued as they couldn't get anything going with the last drive of the half. Not a lot of time to do anything, though, so Lakers going to be playing for the second half. So going into the half, 14-0 in favor of the Falcons. Keep it right here. We'll be right back for the second half of this Apponequet Lakers football game. Here we are with some second half action here at Apponequet Regional High School. You're seeing your Apponequet Lakers taking on the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. Falcons up 14-0. Jesse, what did we see in that first half?
Well, we saw 5 straight turnovers by the Lakers. 2 turnovers on downs, 2 fumbles, and an interception.
So far, not the best offensive day for the Lakers, as they will be kicking it to the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. Falcons scored 2 touchdowns within 3 minutes at the end of the second quarter to close out the half, and they're getting the ball again. This is the first time that the Lakers are kicking the ball. It's Logan Sika, number 65. Kicks it up. Incoming the returner, number 30. He has it, breaking some tackles, and he will get a nice gain on that, just shy of the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a high, short kickoff. The returner got to catch it in stride, running full speed, got the return to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like kind of some of the middle blockers were gonna have to get in the way. They had to kind of get out of the way for number 30 to bring that in. Marcel hands the ball off. And they're going to immediately take him down. That was Aiden Botello not going anywhere, losing yards on the play.
Big Brandon McKinnon on the tackle in the backfield, loss of 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, this gets pushed back to the 35-yard line.
So we're looking at 2nd and 13.
So after the loss of yards, Marcel hands it off this time to Ramos, trying to get him back to the field of scrimmage. And it looks like they got him right back to where they started, 3rd down.
It looked like the same play, a lot of misdirection in the backfield. Just went the other way with it this time, still ends up being in the middle of the field. Got the 3 yards back that they lost on the first try. Just a little past the original line of scrimmage of the first play, so we're at 3rd and about 9.5.
3rd and 10, I'm anticipating a pass play. Quick throw, and taken down. It looked like Raffini, and Raffini taken down about 3 yards shy of the first down.
That was Colin Zakrowski on the tackle, defensive back.
Zakrowski had a nice reception earlier in the game. Now he gets it done on defense.
Another punt. Or this would be the first punt if he gets it off. Another
high long snap, almost blocked by McKinnon. That is Saltzman now running down the middle and taking down immediately at the 26.
Yeah, the long snaps on those punts. The first one ended up making it a turnover on downs because the punter got his knee on the ground as he was scooping up the ball, and this one was high and slow, trying to overcompensate and not making it another short snap.
McKinnon was about half a second away from blocking that. So the Lakers now forcing the turnover. Gorman hands off to Hughes. Hughes stiff arm, and there is going to be a flag on the play. Apparent holding by the Lakers. It's about a loss of the yard without the flag, but this is going to push him back a little further.
Yeah, flags have been biting the Lakers a little bit this game. They've probably had a good 4 or 5 of them where I think the Falcons may have had just 1.
Pushing them back to their own 15.
Villadue's got to go to anchor, right? Villadue's going to go back, right?
Timeout is called. The Lakers, when they try to get something going on offense, like you said, Jesse, flags have just been really biting them in the rear end. And Kevin Hughes, just really been kept quiet during this game. We talked about how explosive he's been. He's second in the area for rushing yards, but looking at this game, the Falcons really not allowing him to show what he's been doing.
Yeah, he's had nothing there all day. I mean, he's had some games where he's slowly accumulating yards, and in the fourth quarter he breaks one and puts him well over 100, but he really hasn't been accumulating much at all so far in this game.
The Lakers have had better success with Dorsey and Harrison on drives. Nonetheless, Gorman in the shotgun, ready.
Dorsey's had the longest run, I believe, at 10 yards.
And they're going to go to Hughes again, who's breaking him down the middle. And that'll get him close to the line of scrimmage. So Kevin Hughes able to gain some yards on that. So it goes from 2nd and 21. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
I think he got 9 on that play, probably the longest he's had today.
He's mostly going right up the middle. Like, he's not afraid of the defense as Gorman tries to take it himself and taken down immediately. Gain about 2 or 3, maybe 4.
Well, that's going to make this 3rd down play a little bit more manageable.
If he can get a quick pass or some good blocks for his running back, could convert on 3rd down.
This is the play where I'm looking at big number 88 on the right side as tight end.
This is Michael Henriksen. He's only been targeted once or twice in this game. And they're going to go fake it. Going left. They'll throw it. Overshot. That was intended for Tyler DeRozier. But DeRozier could not catch up to it. Wide left. And it's going to be 4th and 6. And special teams unit come out. Back-to-back punts now for both teams.
Yeah, this will be the Lakers' first time lining up to punt. You know, I think he had DeRozier on that play. The pass wasn't really on the target.
I kind of thought he was going for Henriksen at first, but it just went a little further and he was going for DeRozier. Nonetheless, we got Logan Sika with the punt.
Good job, Logan!
This one will fall.
He should have let that keep rolling. He knows it.
Picked it up off the bounce, and he had probably saved the Falcons at least 5 to 10 more yards on that. So this will have the Falcons take it, looks like around the 36. Or actually the 44. That's where it's being taken. Marcel back out there now. Quick handoff, and it's to Ramos. Ramos taken down, gain of 2.
DR's had a good mix of plays between handoff and pass. They do a lot of motion in the backfield, a lot of misdirection. And when they go to pass, Lakers get a good rush on them, and the quarterback's able to scramble. So
and they're doing
a lot of movement in the backfield for the Falcons.
And they're doing a good job mixing up who's getting the ball. Marcel looking to throw, and that will get them the 1st down. Are they waving it off? Nope, he got it.
Yeah, it was a nice catch there, just past the 1st down marker.
Yep, that was Raffini, as he was able to haul it in. Good quick throw, was able to get it to him before the defenders got to Raffini. Oh, this is good for a 1st down.
The Lakers' 46-yard line, cross midfield.
Yep. 7:36 left to go in the 3rd. Falcons trying to build up more momentum, trying to extend their lead. And they're going to run the ball again, this time to Botello up the field. Gains 2 on the play. Aiden Botello been targeted a few times. Hasn't had too many big rushes, though, in this game, I believe.
Yeah, they haven't had much up the middle. Their yards have been going outside.
Yeah, their success has been cut into the corner. Marcial steps back, looking to pass. McKinnon trying to get on him, breaks the tackle. He's got blockers, and he is going to throw high and out of bounds, missing Ramos. Had time, but overthrew it.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was tucking and running there just before he got to the line of scrimmage, about a yard before the line of scrimmage. He put it up there, threw a little bit long. Hasn't been able to hit those long passes either. Definitely not while scrambling.
No, it hasn't shown himself to be much of a rushing QB. But had some trouble on those on-the-run passes, like you said.
Third and 8 at the 44.
We'll see if he can get something going. And flag on the play. And this one's against the Falcons now. So this pushes them back further.
Well, the last time the Falcons had a third and long, they went deep, got a pass interference. It still wasn't enough for the first down after that 15 yards. And see what they do on this 3rd and 13.
I imagine they're probably going to attempt a similar situation. We'll see if Apponequet's defense sees it coming. Marcial set up. They're going to hand it off up the middle, immediately stopped. So that didn't pan out well for the Falcons.
Linebacker Cole Dixon sniffed that one out.
Kind of surprised that they really went for that play, to be honest.
Yeah, 3rd and 13, handoff up the middle was a surprise to me, but it wasn't to Cole Dixon.
And they're going to be punting again. This one again, close to being blocked, but it'll fall. It'll roll, and it'll be down at the 13.
Another real slow snap. That time it wasn't wobbly, though, so the punter had enough time to get it off just before 3 Lakers were there trying to block it.
Some close calls. Brandon McKinnon, he's been really close to blocking a couple of those. So this will be the 4th straight drive that we've seen come off of a punt. Lakers' turn now. Gonna hand it off to Dorsey. Dorsey getting blocked, standing on his feet. He's taken low, he's taken high, he's knocked down every which way. But he got himself a good gain. Brett Dorsey really been having the best luck with the running game so far out of any Apponequet running back.
Yeah, 7 yards on that carry, maybe 8.
5'10", 175 pounds, very elusive, able to sneak through the defenders. Gorman's got Hughes next to him. And he'll hand it to Harrison this time. Harrison muscling his way up and down, just short of the first down. Actually, no, he got it. Did he get it?
I thought he was short, but it looked like the referee was saying move the markers.
Yeah, I thought he was short too, but no, he just got it as they moved the chains. So the running game for Apponequet able to get them a first down, moves them up. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gorman taking it himself, running straight up the middle and immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Gorman not having a good day rushing.
Yeah, it's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen him do that quarterback draw. There's really been nothing there. Looked like the tackle might have taken a little bit out of him on that play. Still wincing a little bit. He might have suffered a little injury in the 2nd quarter. Don't know what happened, but looks like he's wincing.
He hands off to Hughes, who goes up the middle, and he is taken down, immediately gaining 2. 2 or 1 on the play. Yeah, they're getting the ball to Dorsey and Harrison. They're getting a bit further, but whenever Hughes gets the ball, they're all over him. Third and 8. Lakers getting a game plan going. Gorman, I don't think Gorman has he attempted a pass play since his interception? I think he had
he
the
did
one.
miss DeRozier on that third.
That was what it was. Well, he's attempting one now. All over him.
Nothing
Just had
there.
to get it away. Throwing the ball out of desperation, as that would have been a massive loss had he taken the sack.
Yeah, it was good to just get rid of that ball out of bounds rather than take a sack or risk throwing another interception in the same area where he did it towards the end of the first half.
Yep, and that'll bring in the special teams unit, as we're seeing the Lakers punt again. Sack to Sika, takes it. Nice line drive, and it'll drop. Unlucky bounce, and it'll be at the 49-yard line, Falcon side. So the defense being strong on both sides, back and forth here in this third quarter. Neither team able to get into field goal range, or either team being able to convert.
Yeah, with the exception of the last couple minutes of the first half, I don't think we've seen any plays inside the red zone.
I believe you are correct. They really haven't been able to get into each other's territory. And when they do, it's not very far, and they just have to punt anyway. Marcial hands it to Ramos. Ramos breaks tackle, slips. Looks like he got taken down, a little shoelace tackle. But he does gain about 6.
I would say if there's any aspect of this game that the Lakers are winning, there really isn't much that they're winning, but looking at the defensive line, I think that's the strength of the team for this game for sure. Even on that running play, the defensive line was way in the backfield, but ball carrier was able to run around to the right.
And we'll see if the defense can stop him here. Backwards pass, and he's gonna gain more for a first down. Little lateral pass. Believe to number 22. I think that was that 22 Austin Boyle or Ashton Boyle?
Yeah, that's 22. He's coming off the field now.
Yep. So Boyle got the first down after the lateral pass. As the Falcons marching downfield. He's gonna take it, screen, backwards pass to Ramos, does not work.
Face mask, flag on the play.
Yep, flag on the play from the lateral pass to
Had him for a
Ramos.
loss of 3 if it wasn't for that face mask.
And this will bring them up the field. The Lakers really taking a lot more penalties than the Falcons. The ratio is about like 8-2 or 8-3 in terms of penalties.
Unfortunately, it's only a 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd and 9.
They'll give it to Ramos again this time.
Tackled from behind by Hughes.
And they've been targeting him a bit more in this drive. Does have a touchdown so far. Just over a minute to go now in the third quarter. Score still tied. This is actually the biggest drive we've seen in this quarter from either team. 2nd and 8 from the 34. Marcil gets ready, the Laker crowd getting hyped. Quick pass to Ramos, takes him down quickly.
8-yard catch by Miguel Garcia. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 4th down at the Lakers 34. 4th and 2 at the Lakers 34.
Hey, you don't have to run one. You don't have to run it.
Let's see, clock keeps going, and clock's just gonna run to end the quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, score still 14-0 in favor of the Falcons. And Jesse, a defensive-heavy third quarter we saw as it ended in every drive ending in a punt. That's the first time we've seen that this game.
Yeah, the Lakers can't get anything going. They're not moving the ball at all. They're shooting themselves in the foot with penalties, and they got no score through 3.
Yeah, their defense really, other than the second quarter, the end of the second quarter, which one of them wasn't even their fault, their defense has been right there, though, with them. It's just, again, that this is kind of crazy to think that it's an 0-4 team beating a 4-0 team right now.
Yeah, well, what it takes to make that happen is the 4-0 team turning the ball over and committing unnecessary penalties, or the 4-0 team turning it over, committing unnecessary penalties, allows the 0-4 team to stay in the game, or in this case, score 2 touchdowns inside the last 2 minutes of the first half.
That's really what it's been, too, is it was just those 2 minutes in the end of the first half. Honestly, if it wasn't for that, we could still be staring at a 7-0 game.
Let's go, Blue!
Still would be a 1
4th
possession.
and 2.
They're going to hand
Lakers
the ball
got
off.
him,
Yep.
but he's moving the pile. It's going to depend on the spot.
Yeah, that's how you finish it.
And they handed the ball off to Brady Walsh, the sophomore fullback, and he was going nowhere, but they just pushed through to get the first down.
Yeah, that wasn't even a second or third effort. That was just a 4th, 5th, and 6th effort, just driving the ball forward when it looked like nothing was happening.
Brady Walsh is going to get credit for the yards, but give an assist to the rest of his team. Literally pushing him through the Apponequet defense. 1st and 10 from the 24. Patello running left. Here is Marcil. He's running, he's throwing. Ball is caught, it looks like. It's good for a first down. And I thought Marcil was just going to either run out of bounds or get taken down. But he is able to complete the pass. We talked about how he struggled with the running throw. Got that one to go, though. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it was another one where it looked like he was just going to run, and just about right before he got to the line of scrimmage, he fired the ball off and hit his receiver for about 12 or 13 yards.
Again, the biggest drive we've seen in a while. The Lakers fans trying to get in it. Sneak pass, gives it to Walsh.
Okay, so that odd-looking handoff is actually designed play. I saw it better this time on how they're doing that. The running back gets the ball handed to him while he has his back to the quarterback. Catch the defense off guard. Worked for 5 yards this time.
Yeah, threw the Lakers for a loop for a second. First time we saw that, we kind of thought it was a miscommunication, but no, Brady Walsh was able to get it going that time. Again, nice 5-yard drive, 5-yard rush. And he's looking to run, Marcil, he's running, and he will be in. He's going to rush it himself for a touchdown. John Marcil taking it himself all the way. He was looking to pass, didn't have anybody open, and said, you know what, I'm scoring this myself. Looked like he was going to try to run out of bounds, stopped for a second and took a little stutter step into the end zone. It counts all the same. It's a touchdown for the Falcons. So that is the third touch. So the Falcons outscoring the Lakers by 3 touchdowns as Pereira sets up, looking to remain perfect on the day. Snap, kick, up, and good. Pereira is 3 for 3. That'll make the score 21-0 Falcons here in the fourth quarter with 10:13 left to go in the game. So Jesse, that was the first real legit drive we've seen in a while, as it was just the punt-a-thon for a while. But Falcons had some nice plays on that drive.
Yeah, you got to give them credit. It's going to be a daunting task for the Lakers to try to come back down 21 points with 10:13 to go.
They just really haven't been able to get anything going on offense. I know we've been saying that through this broadcast, but it's just been true. You know, the Falcons defense just shutting them down. You know, the 2 forced fumbles does not help the Lakers, the interception. So really, they just need to really get it going on offense here. The Lakers crowd not taken out of the game though, as they're cheering on for their team. Zakrowski and Saltzman in the backfield. Saltzman's taking it both times. This one's up. Saltzman will take it again. Going straight down the middle.
Got a hold.
He's getting a good run, and he is going to be down at the 42.
Yeah, the Lakers needed that good return to kind of fire the team up. Get to the 41-yard line. This may be their best starting field position in a little while.
Yeah, it was Saltzman's best run of the game, and it was a good one too, getting them in good field positioning to start this drive. Lakers looking to turn it around. Here is Gorman. He hands it off to Dorsey. Another one. Gives it to Harrison. Stays on his feet and taken down.
Yeah, that's the same play in the second quarter that they fumbled on the reverse. This time Harrison brought it for about 4 yards. Coming into the game, Harrison is 10th in the area with 236 rushing yards, but he's barely been probably 15 yards today.
2nd and 6 now. Gorman gonna hand it to Dorsey again, and Dorsey staying up, taken down. He was on his feet until Aiden Botello took him down. A hard hit, and that'll accumulate a loss of yards.
Quickly, the Lakers got another big 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 at their own 40.
The clock continues to wind down too, as they shut off the Falcons defense, able to shut off a minute of play with barely any gain. Hughes able to get probably his best run of the day, piggybacking off of one of his blockers.
This much time ticking down. Lakers are down 21. They really need to abandon the run right now. I know passing, the deep passes aren't the bread and butter for this team, but really don't have much choice at this point.
It's kind of all or nothing now, especially on 4th and 5. And timeout called. Yep, timeout for the Lakers.
Yeah, they really let a lot of time click down before they called that timeout. With some confusion getting to the line, I think, maybe, and had to call a timeout. 4th down here, clock going down. Really didn't have any options, but sense of urgency to get the ball down the field just doesn't seem to be there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, on a 3-score game, the Lakers' sense of urgency really not there. I'm not saying, you know, chuck it downfield the entire time, but you got to get some good possessions. Get some good, you know, good passes off, try to gain some. But they just, again, have been struggling on offense. It's just been a defense-heavy game, and the Falcons been able to score on a few good drives.
Well, we're starting to get a little mist in the air. It's been a chilly ball game. Not sure the exact temperature, but it's a little cold up here in the booth, and now it's getting a little bit wet too.
Gorman will get taken down with a big loss. This puts the Falcons in great field positioning as they will be taking it from the Lakers' 30-yard line and just immediately avoiding the offensive line was the DR tackle, immediately taking Gordon out.
Yeah, there was a big loss on that sack. Nothing there, never really got a chance to look downfield. Defensive line was all over him as soon as the play started, but he just kept backpedaling, and the ball goes back to the Falcons.
Yep, just could not do anything with it. So Falcons get it again. Marcel is still out there. He's going to hand it off to Walsh, who goes up the middle, and taken down. He will gain 4 or 5 on the play. With the sizable lead, Brady Walsh, the sophomore, now getting more touches in the game. Didn't see him at all much during the first half, except maybe for one run. Mostly we saw the running game come from his counterpart, Jaren Ramos. So Walsh getting the chance to play.
It looked like McKinnon was a little injured on that play, and Clerk came in for him in defensive end.
They're going to hand it off again. It's to Ramos again, who gets eaten up by 3 Lakers. Notable in there, I see Hunter Cesario, one of the captains on the team. Cole Dixon also a part of that. And I believe Cade Kaluga also had a hand in that. Does not look like any gain of yards on that play. 3rd and 8 from the 33, 7 minutes to go in the game. And Walsh has it again, going for the run, and taking down again is Walsh.
Hard collision in the backfield with Kevin Hughes. Nothing there on the play, loss of about a foot. Going to be 4th and 9.
Yeah, Falcons just running the ball here, probably just trying to kill clock.
It's going to be another punt.
Yep.
McKinnon ran back out there. Going to see if he gets in the near another block again. Looks like offsides on the defense.
Yep, it is up.
And now the Falcons have a decision to make. They might just go for it. 4th and 4 now.
And they are. The offensive unit looks like they're returning to the field. And yeah, why not just go for it? I mean, if you can't convert on 4th down, the Lakers are pretty much at where they would have been, unless even better if they wouldn't have gotten a good drive or a good return.
There's a reverse. Wide open field.
Yeah, Ramos running to the corner. Will they get to him?
Touchdown.
And touchdown, he made it. Yep, the ball broke the field of play, broke the end zone line. And after the penalty, again, bites the Lakers as they are able to run it in. That was Ramos scoring another touchdown for the Falcons. He scored at least 2 of their touchdowns. And just like that, a punt turns into a touchdown, making it 27-0. And if Pereira knocks this through, which he does, it makes it 28-0. Pereira 4 for 4 on the day.
Well, flags and turnovers. Flags and turnovers. Lakers can't do anything but blame themselves.
They're beating themselves more than the Falcons are. In a way, Jesse, do you think this game is kind of humbling to the Lakers, you know, coming into this game 4-0, facing an 0-4 team and just not getting anything going? You think this might humble the Lakers and could be something they can use going forward?
Yeah, you know, you got to wonder if they were even paying attention to this game on the schedule, looking at a 0-4 team coming up. Were they even worried about it?
Either way, it could be a real eye-opener for them, as they're really just going to have to collect themselves after this game. So there's Saltzman and Zakroski in the backfield. Saltzman probably going to be the one to take it. Oh, he drops it. Picks it back up, though. And he is recovering rather nicely. A big hit as he is down at the 32. Saltzman dropped the football but had a nice recovery, having a pretty good drive, or a pretty good return on what could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, a lot of times when a kick returner bobbles the ball or drops it, the other team does a little over pursuit and they have some lanes to run, and he ran to the center of the field and had a little bit of space, got across the 30 to the 34 again on this one, 33.
Yeah, overall a good job not getting ahead of himself. And going for the run again, multiple flags on the play.
Got to be some kind of illegal motion, I imagine. Two flags, one from each side of the field. Definitely a penalty on the Lakers.
And something to look for now, actually. It is sophomore quarterback John Mann in at quarterback, as they have benched Gorman.
Well, it's a good opportunity to get a look at quarterback of the future. He's going to take over this team in a couple years. Down 28 points. No chance of coming back in the last 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see what we got out of this sophomore.
Yeah, this is pretty much just a showcase for John Mann now. And he has lost it. And looked like it was recovered. A flag on the play. I don't know if that was on Mann or the running back.
Looks like Hughes came up with the ball.
Yeah, so this will be third down.
Yeah, when you have a different person handing it off, they put it to a different spot of the running back's body, and the handoffs aren't as clean. So that's why we're trying to see if we can get some experience for this young quarterback and get this stuff out of the way when it doesn't matter at 28-0.
And Chase Gorman had a rough game. Threw an interception, had a fumble, no touchdowns. Pretty rough day for the junior quarterback. And we remember how Chase Gorman got the starting role. It was because he came in to replace Kobe DeRozier, who switched to wide receiver midway through the season. So
yeah, that was a couple years ago, and Gorman was a freshman, and he's been starting ever since. I don't see this as someone threatening to take his job, just more of an opportunity to see what the sophomore quarterback has.
It's probably more just so Gorman doesn't get hurt. As we saw, he did take that pretty big hit in the second quarter. Might be just having like a little nagging injury that's going on. Just make sure he doesn't get hurt in what's basically a meaningless game at this point.
You could be right about that. This could have a little something to do with what appeared to be a minor injury, hopefully, and no reason to battle through that when you have the game's not on the line anymore.
Gorman overall had a pretty good game, though, on defense. Saw him knock the ball down once or twice. Had some good job covering his man. Made him contest the ball a few times, so not a bad day on defense for him. He appears to be walking okay, so might have just been an executive decision. Anyway, 1st and 26. And a bad snap kicked up. Recovered by Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison pulled that one out of the air.
Yeah, bad snap. I don't know if that went off of Mann's hands or what happened right there.
Yeah, it looked like it was high and he wasn't able to pull it in, and he tipped it higher. and Harrison was there to grab it.
And that was 3rd down, so it is 4th down now. And we'll see a punt.
High snap.
High snap. Handles it. Nice kick. Bounces to just beyond midfield and will fall at the 47.
Yeah, he did a good job of saving the safety on that play. It was a hard and high snap. He pulled it in. Tall punter had some good hands. Got the kickoff. Nice little Laker bounce to the 46 of DR with 4:11 to go in the game.
Yeah, Logan Sika listed at 6'2". If he was a little shorter, might have gone over his head, but good athleticism to pull it out. So the Falcons getting the ball again. Here's the snap. They're keeping Marcille in the game. He hands it off to Botello. Botello will gain about 4.
Saw Kobe D'Souza coming in for number 54, Ryan Cook.
Marcille sets up. Hands it off to Botello again. Up the field. Gains a couple more. And the Falcons just running clock at this point. No need to really try to get any pass plays.
Clerk and Dixon combine on the tackle. 3rd and 4.
Funny thing too is these are actually some of the better rushing drives we've seen of the game too. We didn't really see too many. They're inching their way up. Didn't really see too much running from both teams. Gives it to Ramos. Push through. He is down. And where the ball is. It looks short. It is. Ooh, they really are looking. They really got to look at this. I think they're saying just short. Yeah, it looks like 4th and inches.
Yeah, the Lakers defense has been getting driven back this 4th quarter. I think they're just playing on their heels, a little worn out.
Just making sure no one gets hurt. And time out Falcons. So rough game all in all for the Lakers. Really, again, they're just going to have to collect themselves and move past this tough loss. Keep it in the back of their minds, though. And I think the Falcons just wanted it more. They played really hard on defense, and they just really shut down what Apponequet's game is, and that is the running game.
Definitely they came in with a good game plan. They didn't want to go home at 0-5, so they'll be 1-4 while the Lakers fall to 4-1.
And they will punt on 4th and inches. It's up. Here's Salzman, going to let it bounce. He'll take it, and he's going to run, and he will be taken down. Taken down just before the 30. Under 2 minutes to go in the game now. Man still in at quarterback. Takes it, hands it off to.
There's
that was a good run by Harrison. Best run of the game as he gets taken down at the 37, 38-yard line. Where was this during the game? As Harrison gets the biggest run we've seen in the game, I think, by either team.
I've talked about that play twice already today, and they finally did something with it. Just about a minute and a half left in the game, down by 28. But it is the best run of the day for the Lakers.
They're gonna hand it to Hughes this time. Hughes now breaking it. Goes down. Hughes able to get a pretty good drive.
This is going to be the first time this year that Hughes failed to reach 100 yards. Second game in a row he failed to score a touchdown after getting 6 TDs in the first 3 games.
And with a minute left go, we'll see if Apponequet can get on the board. Snap to man. Hands off to Hughes, and he gets taken down at the 20-yard line. It'll be good for the first down. They will move the chains. So back-to-back first down drives now. Both on the running game. Hughes standing behind man. Gonna hand it to him again, going right up the middle. Not that time, as Hughes gets taken down. Clock running down, 25 seconds left.
Let's see if they can have man throw the ball once before the end of the game, just to get one pass under his belt, get those jitters out of the way.
And this will be the last play of the game. They get it off.
5 seconds.
See if they go for the run. Low snap. We'll see him throw. The lefty puts it up in the end zone and caught. The sophomore backup quarterback gets the Lakers on the board with the throw connecting. I believe it was Salzman hauling it in, and the Lakers are on the board. A touchdown pass from John Mann. This is the highlight of the game for the Lakers, and you know he's got to be so super happy about that. Does not get the opportunity very often, but he's able to connect for the only touchdown the Lakers will score in this game.
That ball was practically end to end, end over end. The receiver was able to pull it in, fall back for the touchdown.
The extra point kick is good. Lakers will score. So, yeah, 28-7 is how this game is going to end. Ends on at least they get to end on a positive note. We got to see a touchdown from John Mann, and that is probably his first of the season, probably first of his career. So, Jesse, all in all, rough game from Apponequet. Where do you see the Lakers going forward?
Well, they're really going to have to shake this one off quick. It was a ugly game completely. They're just going to have to forget about it and get back on a winning track next week.
Well, Jesse, despite the rough loss, I can say I was very happy to join you once again here at Apponequet. We want to thank everybody for watching and continue on watching the season as we wish the Apponequet Lakers good luck going forward. So thank you again for joining us here at Lake Cam. I'm Craig Salvador, is joined by Jesse Mefford on the call. We got Eric Anderson on the camera. We're signing off and saying thank you for joining us, and keep coming back for more Apponequet Lakers football.